shit again.
What it do, what it do, what it do. This is the Talk My Shit Again podcast. I'm your humble hostile host, Cassius Cliff. It's week 12. It's week 12. We in the Linc. We got the Buffalo Bills on the menu. And I'm not mincing words. Do not get it confused. I did say menu specifically. Because you're talking about a team that's 6-5, going to the house of a team that's 9-1. And yeah, records are not everything. But we're talking about Philly here. So again, do not get it confused. These Buffalo Bills do not know what they got in store for them. And I just can't wait to see it happen in real time. Because when it comes to this Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, we're talking about a team that people just can't figure us out. And I think that's what's bothering them the most. That's why they talk the most shit about us, I would say. Because when it comes to, say, the Kansas City Chiefs or even the Dallas Cowboys, those teams, you already know their identity. And really, you know how, you know what really works for them. And for us, when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, it's just so difficult for people to put their finger on us. And I think that's what makes them uncomfortable. And a lot of people, they like to talk shit when they're uncomfortable. That's when they're obviously going to be acting out and not be themselves. And really and truly, I see a lot of people out here looking phony and not being themselves right now. Because a 9-1 team is a 9-1 team. It's not a team that was almost 7-2 or 7-3 or 6-4. Like 9-1 is 9-1. So again, when you talk about my Philadelphia Eagles, put respect on them. Because 9-1 is not an easy achievement for anybody in this league. It's hard to win in this league, week in and week out. Especially if you're playing against teams like, i.e. the Kansas City Chiefs in their house coming off of a bye in November, where they've never lost. But who handed them that first L? Yours truly. So again, when you talk about us, do it with respect, please and thank you. But we're gonna move on from that because again, we got the Buffalo Bills today, and even though it's gonna be a tough matchup, I feel like in the end, we just got to take a second to look at this and look at my man Shady styling in this Kelly Green because you see me in it, and I just can't hold you. I feel like I can't lose in this jersey. We haven't lost up to this point. Yes, we only wore it one time against the Miami Dolphins. But I really feel like the Buffalo Bills are just another one on the menu, another team on the schedule. And we're going to keep it moving like that. Because really and truly, we're one of those ones. We're built that way. And before we get into any of the content or really the clips I want to get into, you got to say best of luck to Derek Barnett because we released him earlier this week. And for a guy whose crowning achievement was in the Super Bowl, I got to take at least a second to say, appreciate your services. And, best of luck moving on and really on your next endeavors. Because for me, it's been a long time coming with Derek Barnett, especially with the amount of roughing the passer, unnecessary roughness penalties this guy has accumulated over the seasons. After that play, I was pretty much good. I was good on Derek Barnett. But the fact that it took up until this point, obviously management knows what they're doing. And really and truly, hey man, best of luck to you. So that being said, who knows if that means Shaq Leonard's on the way. Really not going to waste our time on that purely because we're worried about the game today. It's football Sunday. We got the Bills in the Linc. That's what we're worried about right now. So that being said, we do have injuries, and it's not even the latest. It's not even the latest injury report. But we do have a couple guys that are not going to be suiting up today. Grant Calcaterra, Justin Evans, Dallas Goedert, obviously. Milton Williams, that one hurts because he's been playing well. And he's definitely vital to this D-tackle rotation, but he will not be out there today. Quez Watkins, we haven't seen in weeks. But really, some people don't even miss him. I'm not sure where I feel about him yet because we just haven't seen enough of him yet to really make a decision, a definitive conclusion on whether or not Quez Watkins is going to fit in this team and on this offense. But today, I feel like would be a good opportunity for him. And really, we have an opportunity to see him show up and shine when we need him. Because with Dallas Goedert being out and him being, I would say, the person who spreads out the offense, Quez, you're going to have to be that guy today. We're just going to need it. And really and truly, the Buffalo Bills, they don't allow a lot of yards in the passing game. And it's a sloppy game out there because it's going to be raining. So yes, when it comes to those vital first downs or those couple targets you get, gotta get them, gotta catch them. Now, I did mention that this is not the updated injury report because Lane Johnson does have a possible groin injury. They're actually getting his MRI. We don't know if he's going to suit up or really be out there today. And that means we might see Jack Drado out there. Yes, his name is not Jack Drado, it's Jack Driscoll. But I call him Drado because the way he got spun around on this fucking play is just ridiculous. It made no sense, and really, I don't want to see him out there. So, Lane, if you could go out there, suit up, I'm begging. Because these Buffalo Bills, they got 39 sacks on the season. And really, they know how to apply pressure on the quarterback. And Jalen's still trying to get back to 100. I'd rather him not get hit. And Lane Johnson is a huge part of him not getting hit when it comes to passing downs. Or period. I would love Lane to be out there, but we don't really know. And again, we don't make excuses. We adjust and we move on. Because that's what we do in Philly. We've done that for 10 weeks at this point. So I don't think this week will be any different. Not at this rate. Now, who I feel like should be the focal point on the offensive end, it got to be DeAndre Swift. I mean, the guy had the most touches when it came to the offense last week, over 100 yards in the scrimmage, catching and running. And you see him right here in all his glory with the Kelly Green on, being shifty. We just got to get a healthy dose of that today. If we plan on winning or even winning comfortably, he has to be involved in this game plan without a doubt. DeAndre Swift, for me, has been one of the bigger acquisitions in the offseason on the offensive end especially. And we just got to give this guy opportunities. Because I know what he could offer us. Last week was not a bad showing, but we've seen the highs when it came to the Minnesota game and the Tampa Bay game. So yeah, it might be in between there, but again, he has to be involved in his offensive game plan if we plan on winning and really winning comfortably. It's just imperative. And it's not just him. He had A.J. Brown last week with one catch for 8 yards. No one could have told me that would happen in any game at any point in this season. Doesn't matter who we're playing against. One catch for 8 yards. This is unheard of for a guy of this caliber. And I really feel like this week, this game in particular, especially given that they got guys that hurt on their back end. Oh yeah, he's looking to show out this week. So definitely anticipate to see A.J. involved often and early. And it's obviously not just going to be him. You got Smitty out there. You got Quez coming back as well. But definitely expect to see A.J. have his fingerprints all over this offense, really all over this game, early on. And given that we're going against the Buffalo Bills, we're going against the Buffalo Bills led by the turnover machine, Josh Allen, I'm just expecting to see one of these plays by my man Slay. Big play Slay, because this is what he's capable of, especially given that you're going against guys who love to take shots, take chances, and hold on to the ball. You know Josh Allen, if you're not aware, up to this point, talking about the quarterback, this is coming to the league with the most turnovers, probably by a wide margin. I've looked at the person second on that list. Josh Allen is turning away the turnovers. He's been in the league. I don't think today would be any different. I mean, we were able to turn the ball over and get an interception on Pat Mahomes. We're talking about the best quarterback in the league. And yes, that wasn't the best pass. And we're talking about Josh Allen, who typically doesn't make the best passes. He really makes poor decisions on a regular basis. So today, again, should be no different whatsoever. And I think we're going to be able to apply pressure. You got guys like Jalen Carter on the defensive line.
One-on-one, there you go, against Isaiah Wynn. Puts him
I mean,
inside. One-on-one, there you go, against Isaiah Wynn. Puts
on a lot of cylinders
inside.
Throughout the season.
One-on-one, there you go, against Isaiah Wynn. Puts him
of a rookie. But Nolan Smith, who I feel like is getting a lot more opportunities and snaps this game, he's going to show out as well. It's only a matter of time till these guys get really comfortable and really in their bag. And today is going to be a great opportunity going against a guy who loves to hold on to the ball, who has a propensity to turn the ball over. I mean, this is, again, I don't think it's a get-right game because I feel like we've been right. But this is a game where we continue to build continuity, confidence, and really guys who've not been in the fold the way they probably felt like they should be. Nolan Smith or James Carter. We're going to get a healthy dose of those guys today. And I feel like they're going to have a huge impact, if not a pretty decent impact. And that's what I've been telling y'all when it comes to this team. I feel like if you guys have watched my videos throughout the beginning of this podcast up to now, I'm virtually giving you guys different reasons every week why we'll be able to pull this out. Yes, I haven't been right every time. We're 9-1. Yes, that is the case. But we have guys from top to bottom who can have an impact on this game. It doesn't matter what side of the ball. I mean, Britton Covey, who's having a pretty good season on special teams, a guy who I've been wanting to get rid of for years now. But he's showing up. And that's really how this team has been showing out all season. Guys that you not expect to step up, or guys that you've been counting out, you might see him in all their glory today, especially in that Kelly Green. And that's what I've been trying to really inform you guys about week in and week out. A team like this, built like this from top to bottom, led by the leaders that we got, this is what we do. We find ways to win, and we really don't complain, because that's for the teams that just aren't as good. They're going to complain, they're going to bitch, and that's just what it is. But in Philly, we get it done. We make something shake and we just get it done. That's all that matters. So with that being said, I definitely appreciate y'all. Continue to like, share, subscribe. It goes a long way. But until the next one, we out.